And welcome to Salesianum in Wilmington, Delaware for this matchup between the Patrick School and West Catholic. I'm Craig Laskowski here with Glenn Frazier, Nick Halliday, and Jason Winchell. And we're bringing you a good one today at Salesianum School, just in time for tip-off.
And you see right there the tip for West Catholic is number 22, Kingston Wheatley, a senior who's committed to Florida Gulf Coast. A lot of premier talent this weekend in the tournament.
And there's Eric Scott Jr. He runs the point for them. Xavier Fontroy. Deep three. Almost goes. You can tell he's got that nice lefty stroke. And the Patrick School turns it over promptly. And that's Ramir Speaks inbounding to Eric Scott Jr.
Try to pick up the rest of these players that are out on the floor. Unfortunately, we didn't get a roster for the Patrick School.
We did not, so we're winging it here, getting their rosters here, but we'll do our best for you. Enjoy some great Saturday afternoon basketball. And here's Fontroy again. He clearly has NBA range. Over to Scott Jr. Now to Wheatley at the top of the post. Speaks goes to his left. Looked for a mid-range J there for a second. Wheatley takes it himself and puts it in for two.
Soft hands by Wheatley. Nice little floater.
And now we have picking him up around half court. That's number 3, Kyle Dixon, running the point for the Patrick School. Hillsman, the big man, up at the top of the key, and he rims one out. Unforgiving rims so far here at Salesianum. Scott Jr. dribbles the ball up. Wheatley sets the screen. Pops back out to the point. Junior over to Rozier. And Rozier is just rejected.
Good block
by Hillsman. Yeah.
Boy, and they went coast to coast quickly.
You see the length that the Patrick School has. They have a lot of length, a lot of size. And that's an and one right there. Ties the game. Chance to take the lead. And that's number 15, Jalen Mayhew.
You look at the size of West Catholic, and they've got 1'6'7" player in Wheatley. Everybody else 6'4" or shorter. And we don't have the sizes for the Celtics. But, we do? Nope, keep on going. There you go, there you go.
I just can't read.
Yeah, 6'7", 6'9", 6'7", so they have a height advantage and a wingspan advantage.
Well, that's the one I was going to say, Glenn. The wingspan advantage is big, as you saw in that last play. The hands were just way above everybody. And there's Eric Scott Jr. up under for two. What a pretty scoop shot that was. And now Dixon brings it up again. Jr. picking him up at half court. He's double up top, and he kicks it over to number 15, Mayhew. Takes the shot, goes in. That was Dior Anderson.
Yeah, Anderson will go to the line. I think that was the act of shooting. Maybe not. Let's check with our officials today, by the way, are Lane Drexel, Michael Smead, and Tim Hudson. As they discuss this one. A lot of height out there on the floor right now.
Oh, a ton.
Both teams.
Yeah, I mean, we're looking at some D1 NBA height out on the floor right now. They're going to say that's on the ground, and they're going to take out underneath. Dixon inbounds it, and that's Hillsman. He's got so much length. Then number 34, Krubali up top, back to Dixon. Dixon cuts back to the left hand. Into the corner. Oh, wow. What a putback by Hillsman. Dunks it back.
Good weak side rebound by him on the offensive glass and an easy putback.
I think he's going to be a problem today for West Catholic. It's Eric Scott Jr. takes it up tied at 4 with 4:54 remaining in the first quarter. They're going to say that's a foul on the ground. Kingston Wheatley was the ball handler there.
As soon as we get settled in here.
Yeah. That was Monsana Kubali with the foul.
I'm telling you what, that's an all-tournament name there. Lansana Krubali.
Oh,
Love it.
That's a great name. Great name. Scott Jr. up top, clearly comfortable taking it with both hands, but preferring the left, but gets the right-hand floater. That ball's going to stay with West Catholic, and it'll come out underneath.
You know, look here at the gymnasium here at Lazy Animal High. They have 30-second time clocks ready, but they're tilted back. So they're not in position to be used because Delaware doesn't use a shot clock.
Oh, which is a shame.
Yep, a little bit of confusion in last night's game.
I heard.
With Nick and Pat talking about it because they used the 30-second clock on the first possession, and William Penn, they ran out the shot clock and they gave the ball to the other team. They were playing Newark, New Jersey team, and
wow, that must have been interesting.
Then they came in and they turned the shot clock off. So William Penn was never given the ball back for being penalized.
That is very interesting. And now West Catholic utilizing a full court press, man-to-man. Dixon with Scott on him. He's got nowhere to go. That goes down to Krubali. Krubali, oh, they're going to call that a push. Bailed him out because he was on the baseline. He probably would have stepped out anyway. It's Wheatley with the foul.
Yep. Once again, Wheatley, one of the few, if not the only seniors on the roster for Coach James Lewis's West Catholic team. And he is verbally committed to Florida Gulf Coast.
Oh, Dunk City down there. And there's Dior Anderson with the ball. And that's going to be another foul on the ground. They're calling this one tight so far.
Yeah, they are. And both teams are playing very tight defense. So they're going to have to adjust to the style of the officiating.
Dixon inbounds to Mayhew. He's working it himself. Back to Dixon. Up top. He's going to try to take Scott off the dribble as they isolate for him. Now he's going to go left. Gets the hop step and underneath, and it's going to go the other way. They're going to call a charge. Way to take that charge by Kingston Wheatley there. That'll be Dixon's first foul.
All right, while you're doing that, I'm trying to get the rest of this roster down.
Scott Jr. over to Fontroy. Fontroy, nothing doing, gets it back up top to Scott Jr. at the point. Wheatley sets a screen for Scott. Scott's stuck in the corner. Deep three by West Catholic, doesn't go, and it's rebounded by the Patrick School. And actually, scramble for the ball, and West Catholic gets that back. What a hustle play.
Yeah, great job. They're going to have a tie up here. Possession will go to the Celtics.
And that was Rozier with the hustle play there. Fantastic hustle play by Rozier. Now full court pressure again by West Catholic. Still 4-4. Just over 3 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Scott on Dixon. Picks him up at the point. Back up top to Kubali. Hillsman with the spin. Ooh, that was like a dream shake right up at the top of the key. That one doesn't go for him.
Yeah, Wheatley with the rebound. He's starting to exert himself a little bit.
He is. Wheatley going up with the left hand and puts that one in. Beautiful play by Wheatley.
Did a great job, too, of using his body, almost drawing the contact and getting the and ones. We got an early timeout, Craig.
And it's going to be 6-4 with 2:48 remaining. And I think the Patrick School wanted to take that timeout to talk about the full court pressure that West Catholic has just started to implement.
Glad you're with us here on 302 Sports. Got a full day, evening tonight. Then we got some weather coming in here in Wilmington, Delaware.
That's what I heard.
Yep. Supposed to start snowing around 8, 9 o'clock and snow overnight. Accumulation possible 2 to 4 inches here in Wilmington. So we'll have to see if they stick with the tournament tomorrow and not postpone or cancel those games that are on tap for tomorrow. There's 4 games on the slate tomorrow. We'll have them all for you right here on 302.
Well, so far we've seen the size be the difference in this one. West Catholic's got a little more power to their size, but man, that wingspan and that length that the Patrick School has, this is going to be a fun matchup.
I think so, too. Both teams really get after defensively. Neither team has subbed yet, and we played almost the whole first quarter.
Yeah. And now that West Catholic has implemented the full court press, you might see some subs because there's going to be some tired bodies out there. As you might see the very tired body sleeping in the stands across. And there we go. The first substitution is going to bring in Lise Benici, who's going to be playing the shooting guard position. Dixon takes it up to the left side. Hillsman running a cycle. And Dixon right to the cup, but it couldn't go in. Actually, a nice play design there, just couldn't finish. And Hillsman throws it off of the defender. Great heads-up play there by Hillsman.
Yeah, sure was.
Man, he looks like a player.
I like both teams when they get in the lane. They're using the soft hand, the soft touch to put the floaters up. Just didn't get that one to go down. Rim a little tight here.
Yeah, Salesianum has typically had those tight rims, but that one goes down. Kubali, Lansana Kubali from the top of the key. And there goes Eric Scott Jr. Kicks it out, back up to the point, and that goes down. Back-to-back threes now for each team. Yasai Rogier.
Great ball movement by West Catholic around the perimeter there to get the open look.
Absolutely. Now Dixon going to his left. Hillsman sets the screen. Through the middle. Again, nice soft little floater there, just like you were talking about, Glenn, by Mayhew.
I think they're starting to get the feel of it now here. The feel of those rims.
Those unforgiving Salesianum rims. Eric Scott Jr. up at the top again. He's going to try to take him off the dribble, and he goes for three. Almost puts down, but it's off the back rim and out. Now Wheatley, he's going to take it himself. Little out of control there.
Yeah, try to draw the contact, didn't get the whistle.
He did. Benici got the rebound. Now Benici has it up top. Benici's going to set the offense himself. Tries to take Wheatley off the dribble. He can't. Hillsman's got it up top. Hillsman spins. Back up top to Dixon. Underneath to Hillsman. A great look by Dixon to Hillsman, but he couldn't corral it, and it goes out of bounds underneath. Back to West Catholic.
Great give and go there. Hillsman got open underneath. He released after the pass. Guard found him, but couldn't get up a shot.
Now we have Jaden Ortiz Muhammad coming in for Yasai Rogier. And he promptly has the ball in his hands. Ortiz Muhammad.
Yeah, this frenetic pace, you want to get these starters out, get them the rest.
And now Farlow is also in the game. Nair Farlow, number 24 for West Catholic. Scott Jr. up top. He's been playing the whole first quarter, working his way inside. Nothing there. And they're going to call travel, shuffled his feet.
Scott listed at 5'9". I think that's generous. Not sure he's really that tall.
Yeah, that's about how tall I am, and I think he's shorter than me.
Yeah, and they also have a freshman, Anthony Gordon, on the roster. He's 5'7".
Wow. Benici over to Dixon. They're running a cycle offense now. A little different from the isolation they were running before. Pick set for Benici, back to Dixon. Dixon trying to, West Catholic playing great defense right now.
Yeah.
And Dixon just puts one up. Great rebound. Another rebound, lost it. And Wheatley finally corrals it. Man, there was a lot of size in there, a lot of bodies.
Jalen Mayhew had a couple of opportunities there, but he'll get caught with a reach-in and a foul. That's his first.
Yeah, Mayhew had about 2 or 3 opportunities to put that ball up before Wheatley eventually got the third rebound. Here comes Scott Jr. up top.
The Patrick Celtics are doing a great job on the offensive glass. They're getting a lot of second-chance ops.
Wheatley tries to take Hillsman off, Kubali off the dribble. Could not do that. There's going to be another foul called. I'm not sure if they called Kubali. I believe that's on Kubali, yes. Underneath, Benici will take it out.
And they have time maybe to just heave it in and somebody throw it up.
Yeah, only 0.7 seconds. Not enough time to throw that one up. And the first quarter will end all knotted up at 9 apiece. All right, we'll be right back in Wilmington, Delaware.
Clubhouse at Baywood is a full-service restaurant and premier wedding and event venue in coastal Delaware. Located just a few miles from Lewis and Rehoboth Beach, this all-inclusive venue features breathtaking views, stunning indoor and outdoor spaces, and a team of professionals to help you plan your dream wedding. From our in-house florist to our award-winning culinary team, we will take care of everything, making sure your day will be one to remember. Reach out today to schedule your tour at Baywood. The Clubhouse at Baywood is a full-service restaurant and premier wedding and event venue in coastal Delaware. Located just a few miles from Lewis and Rehoboth Beach, this all-inclusive venue features breathtaking views, stunning indoor and outdoor spaces, and a team of...
From Fenwick Island to Middletown, Surf Bagel is your go-to spot for fresh baked bagels and good vibes. We're open daily from 6:30 a.m. to 2 p.m., serving up breakfast and lunch favorites like our specialty wraps, made-to-order salads, tasty smoothies, and locally roasted coffee. Be sure to check out our iconic merch, the perfect way to wear the beach life wherever you go. Dine in and enjoy the beach atmosphere, or grab your order to go and hit the road. We're stoked to serve you soon.
Wilmington, Delaware, for this afternoon matchup between the Patrick School and West Catholic. So far, we're knotted at 9. It was a great first quarter, Glenn.
Yeah, sure was. I don't think either team really got much of a lead. They were tied mostly throughout. And here's the coach coming in, Steph Wilson, the Dover High. They'll have the next game against Bergen Catholic. Looking forward to that one. The number 1 ranked team in Delaware against the number 4 in the state of Maryland.
That's going to be a blast to call. We'll have that one for you here on the 302 Sports Network. Right now, Eric Scott goes to the left underneath to Wheatley. Wheatley's going to take it himself. Nice soft touch. Puts it in for 2.
Really impressed with that kid. He's lanky. He doesn't have a real, thick frame, but he gets position. Great footwork as well, and no doubt he's going to play next level.
Wow, they're definitely calling this one close. The referees so far, as they call Kubali with a little foot shuffle there.
That's probably the most violation called that I've seen in high school basketball, is traveling and the propensity of a player to want to take that step before putting the ball on the floor.
Shuffles just a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah. It's getting a little ahead of yourself in your head. And here we go. This is Ortiz Muhammad, who came in at the end of the first quarter. And Wheatley will promptly take it up top, and he's going to try to drive. Oh, nice dish underneath. 2 points for Xavier Fontroy.
Yeah,
a great look.
Pass and a good finish using the window. The kiss.
The kiss off the glass. And now Dixon, who's played this entire game so far, over to Benici. Kubali up top. Benici again. Benici's got a little bit of space, and he's going to go for it, and goes off the front rim. And it's rebounded and eventually taken by Ortiz Muhammad, who gets it over to Scott. Fontroy with a nice move. Back up top. Good ball movement by West Catholic. Finds Wheatley in the corner, but way short on the 3.
Well, yeah, go ahead. That last possession, Farlow did a great job of the save, and there's one off the glass on the other end.
Dixon goes coast to coast with the left hand. Ortiz Muhammad brings it up. They're settling down the offense a little bit. Wheatley up top. Ortiz Muhammad for 3, and he gets it right at the top of the key. Starting to bring a little bit of a lead into here, 16-11. West Catholic on top.
West Catholic comes in with a 1-1 record on the year. James Lewis, the head coach. They're called the Burrs.
I like that. I think his foot was on the line. Not exactly a 3, but he does not get it. Oh, but look at Hillsman in there. Just, man, there's nobody can get that ball when he's got his hands as high as he can reach in the air.
That's that great wingspan because he used his body. He controlled himself. He got that hand out over top of the defender and went right over top and got the easy bucket.
Yeah, and also works for boxing out. He's got a big wingspan to box out. Ooh, a little shoulder shuffle there by Jaden Ortiz Muhammad on Jalen Mayhew.
Yeah, a lot of contact there. Looks like we got a couple of subs coming in for West Catholic. Getting ready to check back in. Rozier, the junior starter, along with another starter, Speaks.
Yeah, Speaks and Rozier coming back to the game.
Looks like 14 and 24 check out. So Farlow comes off the floor along with Graves.
And this is Kenneth Bartlett Jr., First time in the game for the Patrick School. Kubali back to Bartlett. Bartlett up to Benishi. Benishi looking for somewhere to go. Kubali sets the screen. Benishi for three up top, and it's good.
I think the first 6-7 minutes of this game, nobody dialed it up from downtown. Now they're heating up.
Yeah, they're starting to figure out the touch, and it is 16 all. Up top, Wheatley tries to answer. He cannot. Kubali gets the rebound, and he's promptly fouled, and it'll go the other way.
If Wheatley can start hitting those, it'll be a key, because right now when he goes into the high post, Kubali's not going with it. He's staying under the bucket, and nobody can contend with him rebounding.
Yeah, they're giving Wheatley the shot and daring them to beat him, and so far he has not been able to beat them up top. And here comes Dixon, again, been playing the whole game and still moving. Ooh, what a pretty scoop shot that was over the top of his head.
Full extension, using the body to get the ball over the taller Wheatley.
And just like that, they've taken an 18-16 lead with 4:30 remaining in the second quarter. Down low to Wheatley. Wheatley trying to use his power. He's double-teamed. Gets it over to Fontroy, but they're going to say he stepped on the line.
Good double team on the baseline. He had nowhere to go.
Benishi into Bartlett Jr. Bartlett. Oh, and it's stolen by Ortiz Muhammad, who's looking to go coast to coast, and he will. Oh, clean block, and it might go the other way.
Yeah, he lost it off of his foot. That's a good hand in there. I'm not sure which Celtic got in there with a good defensive hand.
Yeah, might have been Benishi, but here we go. West Catholic with the pressure again. Now Benishi gets it in bounds. And he just takes it. He says, hey, why not? I'm going to put that three up. Give my team a 5-point lead, 21-16. It has been a 10-0 run for the Patrick School.
Benishi's feeling it, Craig. All four of his teammates were on the right side of the arc. He was ISO on the left, and he just said, I'm taking a shot. Yeah. He's getting hot. He's heating up from outside.
He is. He doesn't need much space to put up that shot. As you've clearly seen, all he needs is a little bit of space off the screen, a little step back, and he clearly has the range.
I'm going to give the officiating crew credit so far here in this first half. They're calling a very fair, even game, and it gives both of these teams, the opportunity to see what kind of style they can play. Early on, it was very physical, tight defense, and they were calling those ticky-tack fouls, the little body checks. So everybody kind of backed off a little bit. We've got a frenetic pace in this game. Both teams are really going coast to coast, trying to get transition baskets. We saw good defense the last time down. West Catholic didn't have the numbers. Tried to go coast to coast. It was 3-on-3. Good hand, and knocked the ball out of bounds. They got possession. So I'm telling you what, I'm impressed with both teams right now. A lot of great talent here this weekend at the Birkenhauer Gym here in Salesiana.
Yeah, it's been a fun weekend so far, and it's only going to get better, especially our next game. That's going to be a fantastic one. But right now, the Patrick School's on a 10-0 run, a 6-0 run personally by Benishi. Up top to Wheatley. Scott Jr. back in the game. He's going to take that nice right end mid-range jumper. Couldn't get it. Benishi with the rebound over to Dixon.
That was tough. It was off balance.
Dixon's going to take it himself. Looked like he wasn't sure if he was going to take that shot or not. Fontroy over to Scott Jr. Scott Jr., nice little left-handed scoop shot, but promptly blocked by Dior Anderson. And there's Benishi to Dixon. Woo, and they're going to call that one a block. A lot of contact there.
Well, a lot going on in that exchange there.
Yeah, they're playing at a very fast pace right now.
The Patrick School is starting to flex their muscle under the window. They're winning the rebound game. It's been almost one and done for West Catholic, and they are pounding the offensive glass.
Yeah, that's a good point, Glenn. A lot of second-chance opportunities, but it's stolen by Fontroy, and he's got nobody in front of him, and he'll dunk that for two. And it's 21-18. The 10-0 run is over.
Yep, that snapped the run. Good defensive hand.
Here's Dior Anderson behind his back a few times. Double-teamed now. Dixon in the corner. He's going to throw it all the way out to Benishi. In the corner to Bartlett Jr., and he can't get it. But again, an offensive rebound by the Patrick School. But that one is going to be a jump ball with the possession arrow favoring the Patrick School.
Yeah, Mayhew that time for the Patrick School. Good weak side offensive rebound. Again, reaching over top of the defender, the smaller West Catholic team.
A lot of second chance opportunities. Hillsman pops out. Ooh, they run into each other, but hey, Bartlett Jr. still gets the 2 points underneath.
Good play on the inbounds pass. He got a screen coming around the weak side. Nice pass from the inbounder.
Yeah, great play design. Now Scott Jr. up top, guarded by Bartlett Jr. Junior on Junior. Down to Wheatley. Wheatley back up top to Fontre. Another long three. This one doesn't go either. He's tried 2 of those so far. Hillsman tries to throw it off Wheatley. Whoa. Hillsman tried to throw it off of Wheatley. It stayed in bounds, and then Hillsman gets back in the play and blocks Wheatley.
What a battle with these two, Hillsman and Wheatley. They are going at it.
This has been fun to watch those two go at it so far. They're actually going to call a foul on that. I thought it was just out of bounds. But, yeah, Wheatley will get 2 shots.
Haven't seen too many free throws in this game.
No.
Good form at the line.
Nice smooth shot there by Wheatley. 23-19 with 2:26 remaining.
He can get it back to a one-possession game, as these two only scored 9 points each in the first quarter.
Front rim and in. Nice touch by Wheatley there on those free throws. Again, West Catholic with the full court pressure. Benici, ooh, almost
a travel, yep.
We both saw it at the same time. Ooh, and almost a backcourt. But Benici makes the move. Great, that ball was halfway down by Mayhew.
Wheatley got a hand on that, and he altered the shot.
Wow, I thought that was going to be a dunk for sure. And here comes Scott Jr. the other way. And another foul. I think that one's going to be on Bartlett Jr.
And the bench over there on the other side, Patrick School, they're not too happy with that whistle. It's the first time we've seen either coach kind of like disagree a little bit.
Yeah, it looked like he was a little out of control, so that foul's a bit of a bailout.
Now, West Catholic has a chance here to cut it to 1 or even tie it.
Farlow inbounds. Wheatley on the cut. Beautiful, but he couldn't finish. He's having some trouble finishing today.
Hillsman, he altered that shot.
And all the way back the other way is Jalen Mayhew. And that's going to be a carry.
Yeah. Had that ball stuck on his hand.
Whew,
couldn't release it.
We got a heck of a pace here, Glenn.
We do, especially the second quarter. And it looks like Eric Scott Jr. coming off, and in for him is Ortiz Muhammad. He's a sophomore, 6 feet tall.
That's the first time Dixon's left the game. Oh, no, Dixon's still in the game. Man, he's a warrior. He's been in the entire game. Over to Hillsman, who doesn't have the touch, but gets his own rebound. And they're going to say offensive foul.
It must have been on the rebound. I didn't see anything on the shot.
Yeah. I guess they're going to say he pushed off. That's Hillsman's first foul.
Yeah.
Third team foul.
Yep, nobody in foul trouble. And both teams, excellent talent out on the floor. But I just love this battle with Hillsman and
Wheatley.
Wheatley.
Oh, yeah.
My gosh.
Ortiz Muhammad back out to Farlow. Farlow with a foot shuffle again, and they're going to call a travel.
He set that pivot foot and tried to reverse around. Couldn't quite hold it.
Yeah, he just slid a little bit. That's why you gotta lick those and smack those sneakers.
A little bit of full court press here by West Catholic.
Yeah, they've been implementing that the entire second quarter. Underneath to Hillsman. Oh, and they're going to say he stepped on the line. Another unforced error there by Hillsman.
Yeah, it's tough. You got to know where you're on the floor. This is a floor you've never been on before. I tell you what, some of the college teams and the pro teams now, the way they decorate their basketball courts, I don't know how you could tell.
Oh my gosh, the NBA Cup courts,
yes.
they are hideous.
I know,
hideous.
Right?
I'm not sure if they just want to talk about it, like oh, we're gonna make them so ugly that people talk about them,
right?
But oh, they are hideous. Went to a Sixers NBA Cup game. I was like, my eyes hurt.
Should try watching on TV, of course.
Oh, nice save there. And Ortiz Muhammad is going to try to set up. And Bartlett Jr.'s on him. Wheatley again up top on Hillsman. This has been our matchup of the day, and Wheatley beats him, but Hillsman with the recovery and blocks it off the backboard, and the Patrick School's coming the other way. Dixon for 2.
Good transition bucket there. I don't think Wheatley's come off the floor the entire half.
Oh, he is not. Neither is Hillsman.
Hillsman, right, yeah.
Ortiz Muhammad. Wheatley trying to set a screen for him up top. Nothing doing. Looking for the cut. Farlow trying to bail him out over here.
Spread it out. Looks like a 2-3 zone. Matchup zone.
Ooh. Strong screen, and Farlow with the floater. Rebound by the Patrick School. Benici underneath Dixon. 10 seconds left in the half. 27-20, the Patrick School. Dixon with the spin and the floater. Beautiful.
Wow.
With 3 seconds left. And stolen on the inbound by Bartlett Jr. and gets it at the buzzer.
Wow.
What an end to the half by the Patrick School.
Man.
31-20.
It was 23-20, so they go on an 8-0 run to close out the half, and they did it with defense, and they did it with box out on the defensive end. They're giving them one outside shot, the West Catholic, and that's it. One shot and done. So West Catholic's got to find a way to get some offensive rebounds and second chance opportunities. And then on the other end of the floor, West Patrick the Patrick School, they're getting multiple second chance opportunities with their length. West Catholic's getting defensive rebound position, but they're shorter players, and the Patrick School, their players got those wingspans. They just reach right over them, use body control, don't commit a foul, and get those second chances.
Such length, and this has been a fun one. We've seen a 10-0 run and an 8-0 run by the Patrick School to give them an 11-point lead. And we'll be back in a little bit here in Wilmington, Delaware. Thanks for joining us.
First State Orthopedics has 46 physicians and 22 physician's assistants at 16 locations across the state of Delaware. We provide both surgical and non-surgical treatment for a variety of orthopedic conditions, are specially trained in current state-of-the-art techniques. We serve as team physicians for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Our doctors are readily available to all local emergency departments, medical aid units, and urgent care centers for consultation and treatment. Give us a call today at 302-731-2888 or visit us online at firststateortho.com.
Get the assurance that your HVAC system is what you need with Ambience. Ambience provides you with over 25 years of experience in the heating, cooling, and plumbing industry. The team at Ambience Heating and Air Conditioning provides high-quality residential HVAC installations, maintenance, and repairs in new and older homes in the Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania tri-state area. You may not realize it, but half of your energy costs go to heating and cooling. Make sure your energy dollars count and call us today for a free estimate. 302-239-HVAC. 302-239-4822.
Turn your vision into a reality with Capstone Homes Design Center, bringing personalization, luxury, and quality all into one location, where you'll meet with our certified design consultant that'll show you exactly what you're choosing, so you can make the best choice for you when designing your new home. From first home to vacation houses, we build and design homes for everyone. Set up your appointment now and design your dream home today at Capstone Homes.
Wraps, signs, banners, and promotional items that can help your business stand out from the rest. Looking for an excellent way to convey a professional image? Customized promotional products are the perfect way to target new customers, increase employee retention, and boost your brand awareness. Let the professionals at Cassidy Graphics bring your advertising ideas to life. Give them a call today at 302-326-2412. Again, that number is 302-326-2412. Again, Cassidy Graphics brings your advertising ideas to life.
First State Orthopedics has 46 physicians and 22 physician's assistants at 16 locations across the state of Delaware. We provide both surgical and non-surgical treatment for a variety of orthopedic conditions, are specially trained in current state-of-the-art techniques. We serve as team physicians for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Our doctors are readily available to all local emergency departments, medical aid units, and urgent care centers for consultation and treatment. Give us a call today at 302-731-2888 or visit us online at firststateortho.com.
Matt's Fish Camp has 3 locations, all conveniently located on Route 1 in Lewis, Bethany Beach, and Fenwick Island. Matt serves fresh seafood, coastal classics, and Sussex County comfort food. With an array of camp cocktails, craft ales, and a carefully selected wine list, there's something for everyone on the menu. Matt's is the place you can bring your family for dinner, grab lunch during the week, or hang with friends at happy hour. Each location offers unique outdoor dining and a raw bar featuring fresh, local oysters. Open daily for lunch and dinner. Stop into Matt's Fish Camp in Lewis, Bethany, or Fenwick.
Paint Doctor, making house calls for your sick walls. Richard C. Edwards Jr., the owner of Paint Doctor, started it all in 2002. Paint Doctor prides itself on its personal yet professional approach to working with customers and holds itself to the highest standards with all projects. The Paint Doctor staff follows one main objective when performing our services. Customers and their homes are treated with the utmost respect. Our workmanship and quality of personnel is demanded at every step of the project. We treat your home as we would expect someone to treat ours. Preparation before painting is paramount. Just open the door and we will handle the rest. Paint Doctor also believes in a strong community involvement as well by supporting several local sporting teams, leagues, and schools. Paint Doctor services include interior and exterior painting as well as carpentry. Please visit our website at paintdoctorpainting.com for information or coupons to help with your next job.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. We're a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Find our convenient locations at premierptsp.com.
The Clubhouse at Baywood is a full-service restaurant and premier wedding and event venue in coastal Delaware. Located just a few miles from Lewis and Rehoboth Beach, this all-inclusive venue features breathtaking views, stunning indoor and outdoor spaces, and a team of professionals to help you plan your dream wedding. From our in-house florist to our award-winning culinary team, we will take care of everything, making sure your day will be one to remember. Reach out today to schedule your tour at Baywood.
From Fat Island to Middletown, Surf Bagel is your go-to spot for fresh baked bagels and good vibes. We're open daily from 6:30 a.m. to 2 p.m., serving up breakfast and lunch favorites like our specialty wraps, made-to-order salads, tasty smoothies, and locally roasted coffee. Be sure to check out our iconic merch, the perfect way to wear the beach life wherever you go. Dine in and enjoy the beach atmosphere or grab your order to go and hit the road. We're stoked to serve you soon.
Turn your vision into a reality with Capstone Homes Design Center, bringing personalization, luxury, and quality all into one location, where you'll meet with our certified design consultant that'll show you exactly what you're choosing, so you can make the best choice for you when designing your new home. From first home to vacation houses, we build and design homes for everyone. Set up your appointment now and design your dream home today at Capstone Homes.
First State Orthopedics has 46 physicians and 22 physician's assistants at 16 locations across the state of Delaware. We provide both surgical and non-surgical treatment for a variety of orthopedic conditions, are specially trained in current state-of-the-art techniques. We serve as team physicians for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Our doctors are readily available to all local emergency departments, medical aid units, and urgent care centers for consultation and treatment. Give us a call today at 302-731-2888 or visit us online at firststateortho.com.
Welcome back to Wilmington, Delaware for the D1 Showcase Tournament. We had a great and frenetic first half there, Glenn, and a 31-20 lead for the Patrick School right now.
Yeah, leading scorers in the game, Wheatley with 8 points for West Catholic and also 8 points for Kyle Dixon of the Patrick School. Jaden Mayhew has 6. Benici has 6 also for the Celtics. Of course, Benici hit back-to-back three-point shots to get his points. And those are the leaders. Nobody in foul trouble except for 3 personal fouls on Ramir Speaks for West Catholic. The only player in foul trouble for the Patrick School with 2 personal fouls is Kyle Dixon. And here's one thing we failed to mention, Craig, earlier. Flory Kaminga from the Patrick School is the top-rated freshman nationally. He's the younger brother of Jonathan Kaminga, who is a forward for the Golden State Warriors. Yes.
I saw the name, and I was like, oh, Jonathan Kaminga. I never thought that they were related, but wow. It's a good piece of information there, Glenn. Thank you. Oh, and that's off of number 24, Nair Farlow, who has been playing a lot of time since Ramir Speaks has been in foul trouble with 3 fouls since the beginning of the second quarter. Benici inbounds. Patrick School going right to left now. Bartlett Jr. back up top to Dixon, who has literally played the entire game.
Yes. And that 11-point lead, they're on an 8-0 run. They had a 10-0 run earlier in the game.
Hillsman against Wheatley. Nice fadeaway touch with the left hand, but can't get it to go.
Loose ball foul is going to go to West Catholic. They outnumbered the Patrick School underneath the bucket 4-1 right there, and you figure they had to come away with that one.
And still somehow he got a hand on the ball.
Yeah.
Farlow inbounds to Eric Scott Jr., who has also played the entire game. It's like his counterpart. Bartlett Jr. covers him. Farlow in the corner. Back up top to Scott Jr. He's going to drive. Little push off there, but Hillsman with the rebound over to Benici. Benici's going to try to take it coast to coast, but he gives it to Hillsman, who slams it down with the left hand.
And who started that? It was Kenneth Bartlett Jr. Good hands as Scott was dribbling towards the basket. He just got enough on the ball to deflect it away.
And that just shows you the speed and the size of the Patrick School. Scott Jr. stuck in the corner and throws that one into Pike Creek.
Yeah, threw it to his own bench.
Yeah.
Right over the coach's head. So we had a one-possession game. Probably about 2 minutes to go in the second quarter, 23-20.
Yeah, this is basically their second 10-0 run if you count the end of the second quarter.
That's right. Good hands that time.
And West Catholic with the ball. They got numbers as Hillsman's down. Nice move through the legs by Ortiz Muhammad, and he kicks it out to Xavier Fontroy, who still can't find the range. He's 0 for 3 from 3. Patrick School coming back the other way. That's Mayhew outside to Dixon. Dixon is just packed by Fontroy. Took out some frustration from those 3 missed threes.
Yeah, that's the way to stay in the game. You know, don't put your head down. You missed a shot, okay, get down the end of the floor, make a play, and he did.
Dixon inbounds to Benici. Benici's in the corner. Considerable size advantage with Wheatley covering him, and Wheatley pokes that out, and now he's going to get the ball the other way. The steal and the dunk.
10 points for him.
And the 10-0 run is over. Benici up top. Over to Bartlett Jr. Bartlett Jr. trying to set up the offense now with Fontroy on him. Fontroy tries to poke it out. Oh, I think we're going to get another foot shuffle there as he slid a little bit.
That's good defense. So you see what changes, what adjustments did the coach make for West Catholic, James Lewis, during the break. He's getting after perimeter defense, and he's trying to get after those shooters around the perimeter before they can penetrate.
Jaden Ortiz Muhammad. Farlow trying to take. He just gets it back up top to Wheatley. Wheatley on Hillsman. That's been the matchup of the day. Oh, and it's poked out. And that was number 30, Dior Anderson. And he gives it to Bartlett Jr., who up and under gets the layup in transition. And now the Patrick School's applying pressure.
Great description. In midair, it goes up and under.
Now Ortiz Muhammad trying to make up for that mistake, and they're going to say pushed off.
Yeah. Now a 13-point lead, largest lead of the game. West Catholic wants an early timeout.
That's the first team foul of the third quarter, and I believe that's the second foul on Wheatley.
Yeah, nobody for West Catholic was in any kind of foul trouble except for Speaks, who had the 3 at the half. Everybody else just won.
Yeah, and we haven't seen Speaks back in the game since he got that third foul. Yeah. They've been playing Farlow instead of Speaks.
Ramir Speaks, a 6'2 junior, was a starter in the game for Coach Lewis. And they stuck with the Patrick School for most of the first half, Craig, until that final about 2 minutes plus, and then that's when the wheels came off.
Yeah, turnovers, missed shots. You tell Fontroy's got NBA range 3, but he's missed all 3 attempts.
Yeah.
So until those start to go, the Patrick School has a significant advantage here. And they take the ball out underneath. Dixon will take it out, and he gives it to Hillsman.
At some point, West Catholic's got to really gamble a little with this pressure, D.
Yeah, maybe go for a steal or two. And there's Dior Anderson, who went up for the dunk, but he's blocked by Wheatley. I'm sorry, that was Mayhew that went up for the dunk.
Wow.
My apologies.
3-second violation call against the Patrick School. But West Catholic has got to find a way to put something together here to get back in this game.
Ortiz Muhammad stuck in the corner. Bartlett Jr. has been playing great defense all day. Up top to Wheatley. Wheatley's got some space, and he'll take it up. Oh, and he misses the up and under. Again, another miss by West Catholic, but stolen by Fontroy, who goes way up and under, but can't get enough English on that ball.
Yeah, it hit the top of the standard up there, so it's going to be a turnover. Great hands by him to create another possession. I would have thought he would have tried to get the ball there to Wheatley.
Yeah, he had him open, but he went for the up and under and just didn't go, and another missed opportunity for West Catholic. There's Dixon up top. Mayhew to Hillsman. Hillsman looks. Hillsman to Dixon. Dixon makes a move, beats one man, kicks it to the top of the point to Bartlett Jr., who can't hit the 3, and Farlow with the rebound. Now Ortiz Muhammad the other way. Down low, back to Ortiz Muhammad, who puts it up for 3, and that ball's good. Maybe that gets something going for West Catholic. 35-25, 3:50 left in the third quarter.
Getting backcourt pressure, trying to get a turnover here.
Just like you said, Glenn, they maybe got to gamble at some point, try to get back in this game. And there you go, Ortiz Muhammad with the steal after the pressure from Farlow. Tried to get a little too cute there with a behind-the-back pass to Rozier, and it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, there was an opportunity there to cut it to a single-digit deficit. Give them credit. Under the full-court press, like I said, they got to start gambling somehow to get back in the game.
Yeah, it almost worked out for him there. And now Dixon going to go full court with a nice little floater there, but it's put back again. Another put-back dunk by Eric Hillsman. This guy is a blast to watch.
He was up by the arc when the penetration went to the rim, and he just followed the shot. Nobody boxed him out.
Ortiz Muhammad up to Wheatley. Farlow. Back to Ortiz Muhammad with a deep 3, and he's got it. That's 2 threes in a row for Ortiz Muhammad, and it's 37-28. It is single digits again.
And we got a whistle. I think we got a timeout or not. Or we got a little extracurricular going on.
I think an off-ball foul as our matchup of the day, Wheatley versus Hillsman, is starting to get a little testy.
Yeah.
And that's going to be his his third foul
Yeah.
of the afternoon. You don't want to get he's been their guy. You don't want him in foul trouble.
Looks like coach is going to get somebody off the bench. Is it going to be for Wheatley? Let's see.
Makai
Yep.
Graves is going to come in for Wheatley. He
Shaking his head.
He can't believe it. He's like, "What? I'm leaving the floor?"
Yeah, he don't want to come off, but coach is going to replace him now. Let's see what happens with him off the floor.
This could be a significant advantage for the Patrick School as Wheatley's been their guy.
Somebody else has got to step up.
Absolutely. Here's Anderson.
Good pass.
Underneath. Oh, so close.
Now we've got a whistle and a foul. I think Ortiz Muhammad drew the foul, but he tried to go behind the back, and sometimes he tries to get just a little bit too fancy with the ball. And I just make it a little bit more simplistic. We had a turnover down here at the other end between his 2 3-point shots where he turned it over, trying to pass behind the back to a player that was open.
A little. He has the ability. Sometimes a little overconfident. Here's Ortiz Muhammad. He's going to take it with the left hand and floats it with the right hand.
There you go.
And he's on a personal 8-0 run.
He can score. He can score.
He definitely can. And now here's that full court pressure. A trap in the corner right in front of us. Dixon over to Mayhew, who makes the jump step, and they're going to call foul on that. This has been a very tightly called game by these referees today.
But they're going to go against the offense.
Yeah.
So here's the opportunity now.
Oh, actually, I'm sorry, it wasn't a foul. They called it travel on the jump step.
With Wheatley on the bench, they were down by 9. Now they're down by 7.
Ramir Speaks back in the game. And there's Graves, who came in for Wheatley. And he turns the ball over. And the other way is Anderson for an easy 2.
Sometimes you don't want your bigs handling the ball out near midcourt like that. Try to get it back in the hand of the guards, but somebody's got to come over and give him help.
Yeah, but right away you see the difference between Wheatley and Graves. Just the handles aren't there. And there's Ortiz Muhammad again, and now he's on a personal 11-0 run as he's feeling it right now, and he cuts the lead to 6 and then gets the steal, but they call a foul. And he's just going to walk away calmly.
Yeah, he's just taking over right now for West Catholic. We said somebody had to step up with Wheatley going out with his 3rd personal foul. Well, there you go right there. That's who's stepping it up.
I was just about to say, Glenn, you said somebody needs to step up, and then right away he must have heard you over here because he started it right from there. And here we go, that full court trap. Farlow almost had him, but it comes back over to Benici, and he'll be able to set the offense. But Bartlett Jr. with the quick 3 doesn't go down, but another offensive board for the Patrick School from Mayhew.
Good collapsing defense.
Dixon stuck underneath, but Benici will get it. Dixon with the left-handed drive, tried to kick it, but Farlow got a hand on it. And they're going to say it stays with the Patrick School.
Yeah, good opportunity, though. They're flying around the floor defensively, West Catholic is. The Burrs are getting after, trying to get back in the game. They've done a good job.
Nobody covers Benici, so he steps into a 3, but that doesn't go down. A lot of bodies flying around here, and I think they're going to say tie-up.
Yep.
That stays with the Patrick School on the possession arrow.
Yeah, the Celtics will have the possession here. Awesome job by West Catholic to get back in this game. They were down by, 11? 13?
Yeah, 13 at one point. I think it was the biggest lead. 11 just a few minutes ago. Dixon up top. Dixon takes it off the dribble. That was halfway down. Another offensive rebound, but it actually ends up back with West Catholic. And here's Ortiz Muhammad. He's been blazing hot the last 2 minutes. Oh, almost has a nice pass underneath, but it's taken back by the Patrick School.
That's actually a good foul right there because that was going to be a slam dunk in the lane.
Yeah, Krubali would have just flushed that thing down. 37 seconds remaining. Patrick School takes it underneath. Benici. Benici finds Dixon in the corner. Dixon trying to take Wheatley off the drive. Kicks it over to Benici. Short on the 3 from the corner.
And look who's back in the game, Wheatley.
Yeah. He's got to be careful, though, reaching in like that.
He got right into the action. The Burrs coach, James Lewis, got him right back out on the floor. I'm sure he was probably in the coach's ear over there. Hey, when you putting me back?
He wasn't gone long. And here's Ramir Speaks.
Under 30 seconds to go here in this third quarter.
23 seconds. Ortiz Muhammad taking it up slowly. He's going to go with the right hand. He clearly prefers his left.
I'm not sure I wouldn't just hold for one here.
I think that's exactly what they're trying to do, but he saw an opening. It's going to stay with West Catholic. 10 seconds remaining, 39-33. 10 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
You try to get somebody. Now they're going to take, I think this is a good timeout here by West Catholic. Coach James Lewis taking the timeout. 10 seconds to go in the third. You want to set this up. Maybe you get somebody rolling off of a screen open underneath. If not, hold for your best three-point shooter with maybe about 2 seconds to go so it doesn't give the Patrick School a chance to transition, go down the floor.
Absolutely. You want to make sure that that last shot, the only chance is a putback, maybe a couple second or two for a putback. You don't want to give the Patrick School a chance to go down the other way. But I tell you what, how about the job that West Catholic did with Wheatley off the floor?
Yeah.
I mean, those were big minutes. We thought they might stretch the lead, the Patrick School. Instead, West Catholic brings it down to 6.
Well, you had Ortiz Muhammad with, you said, his own personal 11-0 run, so he has at least 13 points in the game. And we'll check at the end of the game, but that was a key stretch. Now, he started that run before Wheatley got his third personal foul and went off the floor. But they were down by 9. Right now it's 6.
Now he tries to inbound, and he throws it into the backcourt. Farlow's got it. 10 seconds remaining. Hillsman on Farlow. Farlow goes to the left, tries to get it over the outstretched hands of Hillsman, and they put it back. And that's going to be the last shot of the quarter. Perfectly played by West Catholic, and they bring it within 4. That was Wheatley with his 12th point, and they bring it within 4 going into the fourth quarter, 39-35.
That was a great dribble penetration after they decided to throw the inbounds pass into the backcourt to get it down the floor quickly. 8 seconds to go, and then right there Wheatley with great positioning to get the offensive putback.
Absolutely. We're going to be right back here in Wilmington, Delaware for the D1 Showcase. Fourth quarter coming in for a landing in this fantastic matchup between the Patrick School and West Catholic. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Wilmington, Delaware for this D1 Showcase matchup between the Patrick School and West Catholic. There was a big lead by the Patrick School, but now only a 4-point lead as it's 39-35 going into the fourth quarter.
West Catholic outscored Patrick School 15-8 in that third quarter to get back in the ball game.
Now here's Benici, who hasn't come out since coming in late in the first quarter. Dixon's played the entire game. Oh, nice spin move there. Kicks it into the corner for Mayhew. Mayhew, nothing doing. Great defense by West Catholic. Bartlett runs into Wheatley. Back out to Bartlett again. 3 from the corner is good.
Ooh.
Smooth shot by Bartlett there.
With a hand in his face. That was contested. And that's big. That stretched it back out.
Back to a 7-point lead. Here's Ortiz Muhammad, who put his team on his back in the third quarter, especially with Wheatley out. Up top to Rozier. And now to Speaks. Speaks in the corner, back to Rozier. Up top to Farlow. Wheatley sets the screen. The give and go, and Wheatley gets 2 points. Good pass by Farlow.
That should give him 14 for the game, as they have 2 players in double figures. Traveling violation.
So they don't call the push, but they call the travel, which they've been calling a lot today. Yeah, bit of a stiff arm there.
Yeah.
Inbounded to Ortiz Muhammad. Bartlett, who's been playing feisty defense all afternoon.
Ooh, that was a dangerous pass.
It was, and looks like it might be out of bounds.
Got a whistle on the far side of the floor. I think we got a coach's time. Yeah, we got a timeout with possession for West Catholic. Good timeout by the coach.
Yeah, he was in trouble. It was definitely going to be a turnover there. So possession arrow would have favored the other team anyway. Great timeout.
Yeah, you got to limit the mistakes from here on out now because you're trying to get over the hump. They expended a lot of energy in that third period to get back in the ball game after being down by 11 at the half. So they're back in the game now. But, yeah, you got to limit the mistakes and the turnovers.
Yeah, and all it takes is just a couple threes for the Patrick School to stretch that lead back out to double digits, and that is not what they want.
Next game we have, Craig, is Dover against Bergen Catholic, 2 of the best teams in their respective states. And then the nightcap here tonight, Lincoln, New York against St. Francis from Maryland. Tomorrow, 4 games on the schedule, weather permitting, he says, depending on what happens with this snow. And it all starts at noon 30 tomorrow as Perkiomen takes on this team here, the Patrick School. We'll have 4 games for you tomorrow as long as they don't get snowed out.
I can't hear the word Perkiomen without thinking of Hall & Oates.
Darrell and John.
Back to Farlow.
Well, good save there.
Yeah, it was a great save. His foot was almost on the line. But now Ortiz Muhammad trying to take Bartlett off the dribble with the jump stop. Gets it underneath to Wheatley, who's double-teamed. Speaks. Can't get that foul line jumper to go. And Dixon will take it the other way.
He's been on the bench for a long time, too. Speaks with those 3 fouls.
Yeah. Now here comes Mayhew with a nice floater in the lane. And fighting for possession underneath. Farlow comes up with it. And almost dribbles it off his foot.
He's a little bit too fast that time.
Yeah, too
for
fast.
his own good.
Exactly. Oh, nice move there by Ortiz Muhammad, who's going to go with the outside scoop shot. And it goes in. He flipped that thing over his shoulder, trying to make sure Hillsman wasn't going to block it. What a beautiful shot.
Barlow knew he got the body check foul there, coming right down in front of us at midcourt.
And that's 15 for Ortiz Muhammad, who's been doing it inside and outside all afternoon.
Cuts it to a 1-possession game, a 3-point ball game right now.
It's the first time it's been a 1-possession game since the first quarter. I'm sorry, the first half in the second quarter.
Speaks just checked out. Fauntroy comes in for head coach James Lewis.
Yeah, Fauntroy been having a tough day. Benici with Wheatley on him. Benici tries to kick it out. Gets to Mayhew. Mayhew with the jump stop, but Wheatley denies it. Dixon goes up and under and gets 2. He's done that twice today. Beautiful up and under by Dixon.
He got Wheatley up in the air and he went up right under his arm and got that shot, the kiss off the glass.
I can't believe some of the hang time.
Oh, yeah.
Of these athletes. Incredible showcase for you this weekend on 302 Sports. Hope you're enjoying it. Craig Laskowski with Glenn Frazier, Nick Halliday, and Jason Winchell producing. Here's Ortiz Muhammad again, tries to go over his head. That time didn't work so well. But Wheatley's got the ball, stole it. Benici just
stole poked it away
twice. And then he gets the ball back on the other end. I tell you what, that is just hustle. 2 steals down here, basically, and then gets the harm over here, and he's going to go to the line for 2. However, we got a player down behind the play. It's Bartlett Jr., who's been playing excellent defense all day.
That's a second personal foul on Fauntroy. And the second team foul committed by West Catholic here in this fourth quarter. As they're now trailing by 5 points with under 5 minutes to go in this one. It's been a nice, very competitive ball game that the Patrick School has pretty much led since the first quarter.
Yeah, it's been a coast-to-coast lead for the Patrick School, wire-to-wire so far. But West Catholic's been staying in it. Oh, and that one just in and out. These rims have been very unforgiving today.
Benici turned around, couldn't believe it. Very good free throw shooter.
And he misses both of them, and Wheatley gets the rebound.
Yeah, and they collapsed on him with a double team immediately. Better watch out.
Yeah,
On the trailer.
Mayhew was trailing that play and almost poked it out. Fauntroy over in the corner to Speaks, who can't get that one to go down. That was halfway down, too. And Benici gets the rebound, trying to keep possession. And timeout, another good timeout.
Yeah.
In order to save possession.
Yeah, good timeout by Keith Roselle of the Patrick School. Benici in there amongst the trees somehow came away with that defensive rebound. And he then collapsed. They collapsed on him. 3 players right there by West Catholic. Good timeout by Coach Roselle.
Yeah, that's the best way to put it. He was amongst 3 people who had probably 6 inches on him and somehow comes down with the ball. But, man, I tell you what, he's been hustling this whole game, and specifically this quarter, the last minute. 2 steals, gets the foul over here, and then the big rebound over here. Just a lot of hustle, a lot of heart from that kid.
Yeah, he's played a good game. Both teams have played very well here today. There's one thing that has been glaring to me, the height advantage and the rebounding advantage for the Patrick School versus West Catholic and their 2 dominant offensive players, and that's Ortiz Muhammad and Kingston Wheatley.
Yeah, you know, they say in football it's about how many possessions you can get.
Yeah.
And when you get offensive rebounds like the Patrick School has,
yeah.
You're just getting extra possessions, extra chances to score.
And pretty much in the second half, they've abandoned the outside shot. They just penetrate, throw the ball up, and they know they've got teammates in there, they're going to get the rebound.
Absolutely. Here's Dixon over to Mayhew. What a pass underneath. Ooh.
Great no-look pass.
Losing my roster there, but that was Krubali. And then Smith Jr. can't get that to go. He sat out most of the third, but most of the beginning of this fourth, but he's back. Bartlett Jr.
7-point lead now at 46-39.
Dixon up top, Farlow nagging him. Oh, Farlow, a little acting job there.
The flop.
The flop there. Mayhew misses the 3 from the top, and then Farlow gets the rebound. But it can't be corralled by Rozier, and it's going to stay with the Patrick School.
I like the hustle all over the floor by both of these schools out here today. Both of them getting after it. Dover High Athletic Director Kevin Turner just passing by us here in front of our broadcast position. And he likes to kid around, trying to give me a hard time. Most people do.
Why is that, Glenn?
The crew does that to me, too.
Everyone's always giving you a hard time,
yeah,
Glenn.
right, yeah.
Dixon up top starts the offense.
Down to 3:30 to go in the game.
Yeah, Speaks on him.
5-second call, Craig.
Wow, okay. We haven't seen – that's the first 5-second call we've seen all game.
Yeah.
But these refs have been on it. They've called a very tight but very fair game.
Jaden Ortiz Muhammad, the sophomore, super sophomore, is back in the game for Coach Lewis.
He's been a revelation today. And Smith Jr. also back in the game. Ortiz Muhammad trying to set the offense on Dixon. And there's Smith Jr. again. I'm sorry, Scott Jr.
Scott, yeah. Oh, good.
And there's Scott Jr. underneath, but Hillsman just all over him. That was actually Kubali who was all over him. Eventually I'll get everyone's name right.
And like Benici, he was in there amongst the trees. He had to give the ball up.
Oh, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Mayhew there. He was a little out of control.
It's just his second.
And now Ortiz Muhammad will take it out here with Scott Jr. in the backcourt.
They haven't scored in a while.
They have not. And Scott Jr. over to Ortiz Muhammad in the corner, who puts another 3 down.
He turned around.
And he turned around talking to the crowd. And it's 46-42 with 2:50 remaining. Full court pressure on by West Catholic.
I don't think there was anybody in the crowd that he was giving it to, but the Dover Senators, who were up next. They wear white and blue just like the West Catholic.
I think he was like, hey, I don't care who's in the crowd.
Yeah,
I'm going to talk to them.
Oh, what do we got on the call over here?
And now, right now, we're deciding who's got the ball here.
Yeah, the officials got to get together. Right? The ball actually touched one of the refs on its way out of bounds. So Patrick School will retain possession, I believe. Just a 4-point game now, Craig.
Yeah, back up top to Dixon. He'll set the offense. Farlow's been playing great defense as well. Dixon trying to take him off the dribble. A little bit of a push off there and a spin move, and Farlow just sends it back. And they call a foul on Farlow. I think that's the first time all game where anyone's been very upset with a foul.
That looked like all ball to me.
It did look like all ball.
I'm not sure I could see the body contact because of all the players in the way of the view, and Ortiz Muhammad is trying to calm his teammate down a little bit now.
Farlow made a great play there. Just shuffled his feet, stayed with him on defense. Looked like he got the block, but they called a foul.
Yeah.
Hey, it happens.
Like, again, from our vantage point, there was just too much obstruction in the way to tell about was there body contact or not.
Exactly. Now Dixon at the line, and he misses the first free throw front rim.
Only a 4-point game. Even if he makes this, it's a 2-possession game, and let's see if West Catholic can get back quick.
He makes one of two, makes the second, and it's back to a 5-point lead with 2:30 remaining in this game. D1 showcase here. It's Lazy Annam High School in Wilmington, Delaware. And here's Scott Jr. back up top to Ortiz Muhammad.
Yeah, I'm watching the battle underneath. There's Wheatley, got a double screen.
There's Wheatley with Kubali and Benici on him. Dixon on Ortiz Muhammad up top. Wheatley sets the screen, stays up top for the pick and pop, but it's stolen. Then somehow Scott Jr. still comes up with it. And now the Patrick School has it. Frenetic pace.
Yes. Both teams
back and forth.
Diving all over the court here.
We're going to get another timeout here from the Patrick School. 47-42 with 1:55 left, and they're going to strategize and see how to land this plane.
You could see that last play for West Catholic developing. Wheatley came out in the high post. He drew a double team. He passed off to the guard and immediately released to the basket. But it's hard to make that pass to float over top the length of the Patrick School players, and it was unsuccessful. They couldn't get it over top. It was deflected. And then the possession goes to the Patrick School.
And even when they haven't blocked the ball, to your point, even when they haven't blocked the ball, they're altering the shots and they're altering passes with their length because it's hard to get the ball around them or over them. So you're seeing a lot of wild scoop shots, some over-the-shoulder layups because there's just so much length out there between Kubali and Hillsman, who's just been a terror on the glass tonight.
I want to mention there's two players of note on the floor for both of these teams. Of course, senior Kingston Wheatley from West Catholic is a commit to Florida Gulf Coast. And then Flory Kaminga, a forward for the Patrick School. He's a freshman. He's one of the top-rated freshmen nationally. And his older brother plays on the roster for the Golden State Warriors, Jonathan Kaminga.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Have we seen him in the game
I don't
today?
think he's played
I
much.
don't believe he's played much today.
No.
But definitely a name to watch out for.
Just a freshman, and who knows? There might be some injury. Didn't get to talk to the coach before they took the floor. Not a whole lot of time in between games here as they're running things efficiently here in the D1 showcase.
You're right. And I do see somebody over there in sweats. That might be him.
Could be.
Dixon takes it up top. Again, West Catholic with just stifling defense. Farlow's been all over Dixon. Now they try to trap him up top. Patrick School trying to waste as much time as possible. And
another timeout
as he was caught in the corner.
And I think that's what Coach Rizzo wants to do. Let's play the ball around a little bit. Just hold on to it, eat some clock. If it looks like we get in trouble, we'll call another timeout. We've got timeouts in our pocket. We can use them. And that time they ran about 22 seconds off of the clock here. Plenty of time still left, but West Catholic's got to gamble. Maybe they got to start fouling here at some point. And
and remember, no shot clock.
Right.
So as long as they're not getting a 5-second violation,
right,
they can hold the ball for as long as they want, as long as they're moving the ball. So West Catholic's going to have to be aggressive, try to get that ball back. Like you said earlier, try to gamble.
Right,
And
force a turnover.
Force a turnover because they're within striking distance, but they're running out of time.
I think the only bucket that they've had in the last 2.5 minutes was that three-pointer in the corner. And I can't remember who hit that.
Yeah, I believe it was Ortiz Muhammad, actually.
It could have been, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's had a game, that's for sure. Him and Wheatley both offensively and all over the floor.
Benici trying to get the inbound. He gets it to Bartlett Jr. Nice little spin move up top. Scott Jr. hounding him. Mayhew underneath to Benici, who pops it back out to Dixon. You can see the strategy. Just trying to keep the ball moving. Benici, and there's the turnover all the way down to Ortiz Muhammad, who needs to get it to a three-point shooter probably, but actually even a two is fine.
Yeah,
and there's Farlow in the corner for three, and it's a one-possession game.
Big shot.
47-45, big shot by Farlow with 1 minute left in this game.
And Benici couldn't get enough on the pass, lost the handle, and then on the steal, West Catholic couldn't get enough on the pass down the floor to Ortiz Muhammad, or he would have had a breakaway.
And then the foul's on number 10, Yasser Rozier. It's a fourth team foul. But again, 58 seconds left. It is 47-45. Big sequence there with the steal by Rozier and the three-pointer by Farlow. And we're going to get a timeout by West Catholic.
Yep. Both coaches playing a little chess match here in the final 2 minutes of this ball game. And they forced a turnover out of the short-handed Benici. That's what was very interesting and uncharacteristic for him.
Yeah, very short-handed. Just got his pocket pick from behind.
Yeah.
And Rozier comes up with the steal and makes the nice long court pass to Ortiz Muhammad, who found Farlow for the basket that brought them within one possession here. Salesianum School, the D1 Showcase Tournament. It's been a fun one so far, and we got a fun one for you next, Glenn.
Yeah, a lot of it. We talk about length. What do you see the next matchup? Dover has 3 players, I think 6'7" or taller, and Bergen Catholic has 4 players that are 6'8" and taller.
Yeah, they can jump out the gym. I think we're going to see a lot of dunking in this next game. It's going to be a good one. But right now, we got a good one.
Yes, we do.
47-45, West Catholic trailing the Patrick School, who is led wire to wire.
Yeah.
Can they finish it off? We'll find out.
Or will West Catholic complete the rally here in the second half after trailing by 11 at the half?
Benici will inbound.
It looks like they're not going to play the ball.
They get it up to Dixon. Here's Farlow, who's just been the perfect kind of pest on defense.
Ooh, almost a steal there.
Over to Bartlett. Underneath. Oh, and that's going to be another foul, I believe, on Speaks.
Had to.
Yeah, as he fouls Lansana Krubali, who will go to the line.
Yeah, he was wide open right underneath the basket, and that was a really good foul to give.
Okay, that foul was on Rozier. Patrick School will now be in the bonus as Krubali shoots.
There you go. That's why that was a very important foul, because he had an easy bucket under the basket, and he missed the first one.
And now it remains a one-score game.
Right. Pending an offensive rebound off of the miss, if there's another one.
Krubali gets that one to go front rim with the bounce. 48-45, 45 seconds left. Scott Jr. with the ball, brings it up past half court. Wheatley sets the screen. Scott Jr. goes in. He slides his feet again. And that is a travel.
That might be the turnover of the game.
Yeah, that's happened. We've seen that happen a lot today, probably a few times per quarter, where they just slide their feet when they try to stop and pivot at the same time.
Scott Jr. just checked out. Speaks back in the game.
Benici gets it in to Dixon. Full court trap on. Benici got to get it past half court. Dixon gets it past half court to Benici. Well done by the Patrick School.
I think they had a second left to get that across midcourt. We got a whistle.
Yeah, they were probably within a second, Glenn. That was very close.
All right, now you're down to 24 seconds. We've got a foul, so they're in the bonus. And that will put Mayhew at the line. you could hear a pin drop here in Birkenhauer, Jim.
And he sinks that one to make it a two-possession game, 49-45 with 24.3 seconds left in the ball game.
So now if you're West Catholic, you don't have to have a 3 right away. Go down the floor, see if you can get a quick 2.
I agree. Now it's a 5-point lead, 50-45. Get the quick 2 if you can, but if the 3's there, take it. Right now, Ortiz Muhammad stuck in the corner, and he's going to, I thought he was going to turn the ball over, but that was poked out by Bartlett Jr., who's just been playing stifling defense all day.
He tried to get a screen over there right in front of his bench on the side court, but he got trapped over there, and that's like no man's land. You don't want to get trapped right on the side.
Right in front of his own bench, he'll inbound. Couldn't get it into Wheatley, so he gets it to Farlow. Farlow with a big 3 up top, almost gets it to go front rim with a high arcing 3, but they're going to foul. And with 8 seconds left, that will probably be the last gasp for West Catholic.
Yeah, no, we were talking about that big 3, the last bucket, and that was Farlow that made it, I recall now.
It was.
It was down in the deep in the left corner.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody on the line. Looks like the Patrick School is going to come away with a wire-to-wire win. Game comeback effort by West Catholic.
And, they didn't, if you notice, they didn't play Hillsman in the fourth quarter.
No.
That's quite interesting.
Possibly he's not a very good free throw shooter.
I was just thinking that. I don't know, as I've never seen this team, but
right. That'd be my guess.
Right. Yeah. Now Benici at the line, who has played the point wonderfully today. And he'll put that one in, 51-45 with 8 seconds remaining in the ball game.
West Catholic, this is their final game in the showcase.
4 seconds left. Wheatley will take it in, and the time will run out. And the Patrick School comes away with a 51-45, very hard-fought victory in a fun, fast-paced game, Glenn.
Yeah, it sure was. 4-point game at the end of the third quarter. Nice comeback as they cut 7 points off of that deficit by West Catholic, but then they just couldn't get over the hump as they had it down to 1 possession late, but too many turnovers.
So for our player of the game, who would you pick?
Well, I told you earlier during a break it was your choice. You're play-by-play guy, so throw it on you. I don't know. Early on, I would say it would have been Hillsman, but I'm not sure now.
He had so many great blocks, but I'll tell you what, it was such a team effort that it's almost hard to pick a player of the game. But I would say probably Hillsman just from the defensive effort he put forth. And, they have them at half court right now. Those would be my players of the game for both. So let's go for Eric Hillsman for his defense and offense and just the overall show that he put on today.
I'll give him this headset. You can ask him. Definitely ask him about the battle with Wheatley.
Welcome back here. We got Eric Hillsman, our player of the game for 302 Sports. Eric, you had a great game there. We gave you the player of the game for your defense and the way you just altered their game the entire time. Is that really how you map your game out, to alter shots, alter passes?
Yes, sir. Defense, defense leads to offense. If you get stopped, if they don't score, that again just leads to offensive buckets. And that's just the type of priorities we take. And we take a big priority in defense. And if we can guard 90 feet or we can stop them from scoring, that's just what our identity is as a team. So as long as I can go out there, do my job, play defense, get blocks, get rebounds, and just stay in front of my man, that's all I really care about.
And I tell you what, for 3 quarters there, you and Wheatley were in a head-to-head battle that we were having a blast watching. Can you talk a little bit about that head-to-head matchup there?
It was pretty cool. It was a matchup. So again, as long as I do my job, we got the win.
Yeah. Well, that was a fun one to watch for 3 quarters there, but you pretty much shut him down. And, man, we said a few times when Ortiz Muhammad was driving there, he had to alter his shots just because of your wingspan. And you're blocking passes, you're blocking shots. It was a great game. But you have a team that is just a total team. And it's a lot of fun to watch. Can you talk about a little bit about the team mentality that you guys have?
The team mentality that we have is whoever hot, we just get them the ball. You know, everybody in the team is real close, so whoever has the hot hand, we try to get them the ball. We share the ball as much as possible. Everybody get a touch. Everybody gets a feel of the game, gets a feel of the ball. So, again, we're just a very close team. It's not really a lot of us, so the same way we play is how we practice. So, again, everybody just get the ball and
a lot of great conditioning. You guys were up and down the court. I was tired watching. So it was a great game. But Eric Hillsman here, our 302 Sports Player of the Game from the Patrick School. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good game.
Thank
Have
you.
a good one, man. Good luck for the rest of the season.
Thank you.
All right, that was Eric Hillsman, our 302 Sports Player of the Game for the Patrick School against West Catholic. They came away with the victory. He was very impressive to watch. Now we got the next game with Bergen Catholic against Dover. It's going to be a fun one. We'll see you then. For Craig Laskowski, for Glenn Frazier, I'm Craig Laskowski, Nick Halliday, and Jason Winchell. We'll see you next time.